If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, I wouldn't start with a business, a course, or some fancy app. I would start with my mindset. I would tell myself, for the next 24 months, life is not about comfort, it's about transformation. Because becoming a millionaire is not an accident, it's the result of extreme clarity and extreme focus. The first thing I'd do is eliminate every distraction possible. No endless scrolling, no wasting time, no drama. I'd create a controlled environment where the only thing I'm allowed to obsess over is progress. For the next 2 years, I would live like someone who is preparing for the biggest opportunity of their life. Then, I would choose one high-income skill, not 5, not 10, just one. Something that can get me to $10,000 a month within months, not years. That could be AI automation, copywriting, content creation, email marketing, short-form editing, or sales. One skill mastered deeply is far more valuable than 10 skills learned halfway. I would study it for 2 hours daily and practice it for 6 hours daily until I became undeniably good. Once I have the skill, I would turn it into an income vehicle. For example, if my skill is copywriting, I start a content publishing agency. If my skill is AI automation, I build GPT automations for businesses. If my skill is video editing, I work with creators and coaches. If my skill is communication, I start selling high-ticket offers for other businesses. The goal is simple: hit $10K a month as fast as possible using skill plus service. You don't need employees. You don't need a big brand. You just need competence. But here's where most people fail: they stop too early. Once I hit consistent income, I wouldn't relax. I'd scale using digital leverage. That means letting AI tools replace repetitive work, building systems that run without me, and expanding into digital products that sell 24/7. If I learned a skill, I would turn that skill into templates, mini courses, checklists, or automation packs. That creates passive income built on top of active income. 2 streams from one lane, not 10 scattered hustles. Next, I'd use every dollar wisely. In the early stage, I wouldn't upgrade my phone, buy new shoes, or impress anybody. I'd take the profits and reinvest them, maybe into ads, maybe into better tools, maybe into hiring someone part-time. Every dollar would either buy me more time or grow my reach. At the same time, I'd build my personal brand. Not as an influencer, but as a trusted authority in my lane. I'd post daily content showing my expertise. This alone can bring clients, partnerships, passive income, and opportunities that multiply both money and status. Once the income stabilizes and grows, I'd funnel money into scalable assets. That could be index funds, long-term crypto, or real estate, depending on my situation. The goal is simple: create a second engine that grows quietly in the background while my main career grows loudly in the front. By the end of 2026, the combination of skill, service, digital leverage, content, brand authority, and smart reinvestment would almost guarantee millionaire status. Not because I'm lucky, not because I had connections, but because I followed a simple formula with ruthless consistency. If you want to become a millionaire by 2026, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need a skill, a system, a mindset of obsession, and a disciplined plan. The next 2 years can completely rewrite your life if you decide they will. If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, the very first thing I would do is completely overhaul my relationship with time, focus, and attention. Time is the most valuable asset you have, yet most people squander it on low-value activities that provide momentary comfort but zero long-term returns. Social media scrolling, binge watching random series, endless YouTube videos, online gossip, and even excessive casual chatting are silent killers of ambition. To hit a massive goal in just a few years, I would need to remove all distractions and live in a state of extreme focus. Imagine treating the next 24 months as a mission-critical operation where every choice, every hour, and every action is deliberate. This isn't about being robotic or joyless, it's about prioritizing what matters most and eliminating anything that slows progress. Most people say they want financial freedom, but they spend their evenings on activities that don't move the needle. To achieve millionaire status fast, I would flip that approach entirely. Every minute spent on entertainment, gossip, or meaningless scrolling is a minute lost that can never be regained. The first step is identifying distractions. That means analyzing every daily habit from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep and asking, does this activity move me closer to my goal of building wealth? If the answer is no, it either gets eliminated, minimized, or strictly scheduled. For instance, I might allow myself 30 minutes of leisure in the evening, but not endless hours. I would uninstall apps that drain focus, mute notifications, and even consider using website blockers during work hours. The environment must be controlled because your environment dictates your productivity more than sheer willpower. Next, I would create high-value routines to replace distractions. Instead of scrolling social media, I would read books or articles on entrepreneurship, investing, AI tools, or skills I want to master. Instead of passive entertainment, I might consume content that inspires action interviews of successful entrepreneurs, case studies of profitable businesses, or tutorials that teach high-income skills. Every hour of my day must either improve my knowledge, sharpen a skill, or generate income. The obsession mindset also means thinking long-term and being relentless. Most people quit when results don't appear immediately. They get distracted, discouraged, or bored. But if my goal is to become a millionaire by 2026, I would adopt a 24-month obsession mind, set a period during which I prioritize growth over comfort. I would visualize the life I want, the freedom I want, and the financial security I want, and let that vision guide every decision. This mindset requires discipline, but it's exactly what separates those who achieve extraordinary results from those who stay average. Another key strategy is time blocking with ruthless precision. I would divide each day into clear blocks dedicated to skill building, client work, digital leverage, content creation, or learning. Each block would have a specific purpose, and there would be zero multitasking. Studies show multitasking kills productivity. Hyper-focused work is what creates extraordinary results. Finally, eliminating distractions isn't just external, it's internal too. Mental noise, fear, and procrastination are just as deadly as Instagram or Netflix. I would practice mental clarity through journaling, meditation, and reflection. I'd track my daily progress and hold myself accountable because accountability magnifies focus. In essence, if I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, the single most important step would be creating a distraction-free environment and obsessively dedicating the next 24 months to building wealth. Everything else, skills, investments, digital products, clients, flows naturally once you master your attention and time. Without this foundation, no high-income skill or clever strategy can succeed. Operating in this state of extreme focus and obsession is not easy, but it is non-negotiable. Success isn't about luck, it's about intensity, deliberate action, and the willingness to make temporary sacrifices for a permanent life change. Every hour wasted is an opportunity lost, and every hour invested in your goal compounds into massive results by 2026. The millionaire mindset starts not with money, but with relentless focus and discipline, the ability to say no to everything that doesn't serve your goal and yes to what does every single day. If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, the second critical step I would take is to master a single high-income skill, not 10 scattered skills, not something trendy and shallow, but one skill with the power to generate $10,000 a month consistently. This is the skill that becomes the backbone of income, the foundation on which all other wealth-building strategies rest. Because here's the reality, skills pay the bills, and a high-income skill pays them extremely well. Most people fail at wealth building because they chase quantity instead of quality. They learn a little about everything digital marketing, copywriting, e-commerce, stock trading, AI tools, freelancing, but never master one enough to generate real income. This approach dilutes results and wastes precious time. If your goal is to become a millionaire in a short window like 24 months, you need depth, not breadth. You need one skill that is in high demand, has a high earning potential, and can scale with leverage. High income skills are those that solve urgent problems for others and can be directly monetized. Some examples include AI automation, copywriting, digital marketing, sales, height, ticket closing, video editing, web development, or even consulting in a niche market. The key is to pick a skill that aligns with your strengths and interests, but also has proven demand in the marketplace. The world is full of skills, but only a few will consistently pay $10K a month without needing an entire company behind you. Once I choose the skill, I would commit to learning it aggressively. Learning is not a passive activity, it requires deliberate practice. I would dedicate at least 2-4 hours daily to studying, watching tutorials, analyzing case studies, and understanding the psychology behind the skill. For example, if I choose copywriting, I would read classic sales books, study proven ads, dissect high converting emails, and write my own copy daily until it became second nature. If I choose AI automation, I'd experiment with building real automations, offer free services to test my systems, and iterate until I could solve problems efficiently for paying clients. Mastering the skill is only part of the equation. The next step is monetizing it. Knowledge without action is wasted potential. Once I feel confident in my ability, I would start offering services, even at a discounted rate initially, to gain clients, testimonials, and experience. Each small contract would not just bring money, it would teach me how to refine my approach, close deals, and provide tangible value. Consistency in serving clients builds reputation, which eventually allows me to raise prices and reach $10K/month reliably. The beauty of a high income skill is that it scales. Once I hit a steady income, I can leverage it to build additional revenue streams. For example, my expertise could be turned into digital products, templates, mini courses, or even automation tools. One skill, deeply mastered, can create multiple streams of income: the active income from client work and the passive income from products built around that skill. Another critical factor is discipline and obsession. Mastery doesn't happen overnight. I would approach the next 24 months as a lab for growth, relentlessly practicing, refining, and improving. I'd track results, learn from mistakes, and constantly ask, how can I deliver more value faster? Because the higher the value I deliver, the higher my income potential. Finally, I would never let distractions or shiny objects pull me away from mastering this skill. Many people jump from one money-making idea to another without committing long enough to see results. If I wanted to be a millionaire by 2026, I would resist the temptation to chase every new trend. I would pick one high-income skill, focus on mastery, monetize consistently, and scale strategically. In short, mastering a high-income skill is not optional if your goal is wealth in a short period. It is the engine of your financial success. With the right skill, dedication, and strategy, hitting $10,000 a month is not only possible, it's predictable. The combination of consistent income, skill mastery, and marketable expertise creates a strong foundation that can be scaled into seven-figure wealth before 2026. If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, one of the most powerful strategies I would use is digital leverage, particularly through the use of AI and automation tools. In the past, scaling a business to generate 6 or 7 figures usually required hiring multiple employees, managing a team, renting office space, and investing tens of thousands of dollars. Today, technology has changed the game completely. With AI, digital tools, and smart systems, it is possible to scale a business faster, cheaper, and more efficiently than ever before, even as a solo entrepreneur. The first step is understanding what digital leverage really means. Leverage is the ability to get exponential results without exponentially increasing effort. Instead of trading hours for dollars working manually on every task, you build systems that can operate 24/7, automate repetitive work, and multiply your output. AI tools allow you to do exactly this, from automating content creation, customer support, and marketing funnels, to generating leads, writing copy, or even coding. AI can handle tasks that used to require a full team. If my goal is to become a millionaire quickly, I wouldn't waste time doing tasks manually that can be automated. For example, instead of spending hours creating social media content, I would use AI to generate engaging posts, video scripts, or graphics. Instead of manually sending cold emails or managing client follow-ups, I would use automated sequences and AI-driven personalization tools that increase response rates and save hundreds of hours. This approach frees me to focus on high-value activities that actually grow revenue, like closing deals, building partnerships, or creating new digital products. Digital leverage also allows you to scale without the overhead of a traditional business. There's no need to rent an office, hire dozens of employees, or manage logistics. Tools like AI chatbots, automated scheduling, e-commerce platforms, online payment systems, and cloud-based project management allow a single person to run operations that were once only possible with a team. This is not just convenient, it is highly profitable, because every dollar earned is closer to pure profit when fixed costs are minimal. Another crucial element is leveraging AI to create multiple income streams from a single skill or service. For example, if my high-income skill is AI automation consulting, I could create done for you automation packages that clients can purchase instantly, online courses teaching other entrepreneurs to use AI tools, templates, and workflow systems that sell repeatedly without additional effort, content marketing that draws leads automatically to my business. Each of these income streams is powered by AI and systems that work even while I sleep. This is how a high-income skill transforms into scalable wealth, by using tools to multiply your impact and revenue without multiplying your effort. The key to leveraging AI effectively is strategic implementation. I wouldn't blindly use every new AI tool that comes out. I would identify bottlenecks in my workflow, areas that slow growth, and opportunities for automation, and then implement the right tools to solve those problems. AI is not magic, it's a tool, and like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how well it is applied. Finally, leveraging AI and digital systems requires a mindset shift. Most people think of work as effort-based, measured by hours or sweat. The reality of wealth building in 2026 is that value creation outweighs effort. The more systems you put in place, the more value you can deliver to clients and customers at scale, and the faster your wealth grows. By focusing on scalable, repeatable processes powered by AI, a single person can achieve results that used to require a team of 10, 20, or more employees. In conclusion, if my goal was to become a millionaire by 2026, I would leverage AI and digital systems to multiply output, reduce effort, and scale income quickly. I would automate repetitive tasks, create multiple streams from one skill, and focus my energy only on high-value revenue-generating activities. Digital leverage is the modern shortcut to wealth. It allows a solo entrepreneur to achieve what used to require a full organization, all while keeping costs low, efficiency high, and growth exponential. If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, one of the most important strategies I would focus on is building multiple income streams within a single proven business or skill, rather than scattering energy across random side hustles. Many people fail in the pursuit of wealth because they chase shiny objects, new apps, new platforms, new get-rich quick schemes instead of mastering one lane deeply. The truth is, spreading yourself too thin creates exhaustion, confusion, and minimal results. To achieve millionaire level wealth quickly, focus and depth are far more effective than randomness. The concept is simple. Pick one high-income vehicle that has a proven ability to generate consistent revenue and then layer multiple income streams on top of it. A vehicle could be a business model, a high-value skill, or a platform that allows scalability. Examples include freelancing or agency work, e-commerce, digital products, AI services, consulting, or content creation. The key is that the vehicle is tested and reliable, not speculative or unproven. Once this vehicle is running, you can leverage it to create additional streams that complement each other. For example, suppose my chosen vehicle is digital marketing consulting. I could start with client work, providing hands-on services. That gives immediate active income. Then, I could create an online course teaching other businesses how to implement similar strategies, generating passive income. I could also develop templates, checklists, or AI-driven tools that help clients automate their marketing. I could offer monthly retainer services or even group coaching programs. Each of these streams uses the same skill set and infrastructure, but generates revenue in multiple ways, diversifying income while keeping operations efficient. The advantage of this approach is efficiency and leverage. When you master one vehicle, you can serve multiple markets, formats, and revenue models without starting from scratch each time. Instead of juggling 10 different hustles which drain time and energy, you deepen expertise in one lane, increase credibility, and extract more value from the same efforts. This is how ordinary people scale their income into extraordinary wealth. Another key point is strategic timing. You don't start all streams at once. The process is sequential. First, focus on generating consistent income from the core vehicle. This builds confidence, proof, and cash flow. Once that foundation is solid, you introduce secondary streams that require less hands-on effort but amplify revenue. By stacking streams progressively, you ensure stability and reduce risk. This strategy also builds brand authority and trust. When your audience sees you delivering value consistently through multiple channels in one area of expertise, they recognize you as a leader, not a dabbling hobbyist. Authority leads to more opportunities, higher pricing, and organic growth. For instance, a content creator who teaches AI automation could offer tutorials, downloadable templates, one coaching, and a membership community, all from one core skill. This kind of strategic layering multiplies income while maintaining focus. Additionally, creating multiple streams within one vehicle allows for risk management. Markets change, trends evolve, and client needs shift. If your income relies on a single stream, any disruption can cause serious setbacks. By building a diversified portfolio inside one ecosystem, you maintain resilience while still leveraging your main skill or platform. You're essentially creating a business matrix where each stream supports the others, creating a compounding effect over time. Finally, this approach requires discipline and long-term thinking. Most people want to see fast results from every new idea, but real wealth comes from mastering one vehicle and strategically expanding it. If my goal is millionaire status by 2026, I would relentlessly focus on deepening one lane, building multiple complementary streams, and scaling each step methodically. This strategy turns a single high-income skill or business into a self-reinforcing wealth machine. In short, the key to accelerated financial growth is not chasing random opportunities. It's creating multiple streams inside one proven vehicle. Master your lane, layer streams strategically, and leverage your skills, time, and systems to maximize revenue without burning out. This is how I would turn focus, strategy, and disciplined execution into a millionaire-level outcome by 2026. If I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, The fifth and perhaps most critical step would be how I handle money once it starts coming in. Most aspiring entrepreneurs fail not because they can't make money, but because they spend it faster than they earn it. The key to rapid wealth creation is to invest profits early into scalable, income-generating assets rather than inflating your lifestyle. Every dollar you earn should either create more income, buy back your time, or grow your long-term wealth. The first principle is understanding the difference between consumption and investment. Consumption is spending on things that give temporary satisfaction, luxury gadgets, expensive vacations, flashy clothes, or a bigger car. Investment is spending on things that multiply in value over time: skills, systems, tools, or financial assets that generate returns. If my goal is to become a millionaire in a short period, I would treat every profit dollar as a seed for future growth, not a ticket to instant gratification. One of the smartest strategies is reinvesting profits into scalable business assets. For example, if my income comes from a high-income skill like AI automation or digital marketing, I would use profits to purchase automation tools, software subscriptions, or advanced AI systems that allow me to handle more clients efficiently. Every dollar spent on productivity multiplies revenue potential. I would also consider investing in ads and marketing, because marketing is the engine that accelerates growth. By strategically allocating profits into growth-driving assets, I can increase revenue faster than if I simply relied on my own time. Another critical area of reinvestment is skill development and knowledge. Even as a millionaire-to-be, I would never stop learning. Profits can fund advanced courses, mentorship, or access to elite networks that accelerate skill mastery and open doors to high-paying opportunities. Investing in oneself always yields compounding returns because your earning potential grows exponentially. Additionally, I would explore financial assets that scale passively over time. This could include stocks, index funds, ETFs, or even long-term crypto projects that have strong fundamentals. The key is to allocate a portion of profits into vehicles that compound without constant effort. Early investments in such assets benefit from time and compounding interest, which is one of the most powerful forces in wealth creation. Importantly, I would resist the temptation to inflate lifestyle prematurely. Many people feel that earning more justifies spending more, but lifestyle creep is a wealth killer. Buying bigger homes, expensive cars, or unnecessary luxuries early on slows wealth accumulation drastically. Instead, I would maintain a lean lifestyle for the next 24 months, focusing on growth and reinvestment. Every dollar saved and invested is a step closer to hitting the millionaire mark. Another strategic move is diversifying investments without losing focus. While my main business or skill generates active income, profits can be channeled into complementary streams like creating digital products, automating services, or building microassets that sell repeatedly. Diversification here doesn't mean scattered effort, it means creating multiple scalable channels within the same ecosystem, ensuring resilience and compounding returns over time. Finally, accountability is crucial. I would track every dollar coming in and out meticulously, measuring ROI on every investment. This level of financial discipline ensures that profits are always working, not idling or being wasted. It's the difference between being rich temporarily and becoming a sustainable millionaire. In summary, if I wanted to become a millionaire by 2026, I would adopt a profit-first investment mindset, focusing on scalable assets rather than lifestyle spending. Reinvesting in growth, automation, skills, and passive income streams creates compounding wealth that accelerates financial freedom. Every dollar reinvested multiplies returns, shortens the timeline to millionaire status, and builds a foundation for lasting wealth. Discipline in this area is the ultimate multiplier. Without it, no skill, system, or opportunity can reach its full potential. In the end, becoming a millionaire by 2026 isn't about luck, connections, or fancy shortcuts. It's about clarity, focus, and disciplined action. It's about ruthlessly eliminating distractions, mastering one high income skill, leveraging AI and digital systems, building multiple income streams within a single proven vehicle, and reinvesting every profit into scalable assets instead of lifestyle. Each step builds on the last, creating a compounding effect that transforms effort into extraordinary results. Wealth isn't accidental, it's engineered through deliberate choices, relentless consistency, and a mindset that refuses to settle for mediocrity. By committing fully to this roadmap, treating the next 24 months as a mission, and executing every step with precision, millionaire status becomes not a dream, but an inevitable outcome. The question is not whether it's possible, it's whether you're willing to make the sacrifices, focus your energy, and follow the system that actually works. Because in the world of wealth creation, action plus strategy always beats hope alone. The roadmap is clear, the tools are available, and the opportunity is yours to seize. The only thing left is to start.